I think the biggest differences you can see in this house in terms of remodel are pretty evident on the main level. And of course that's the main living area, so we really wanted to make that spectacular. And one of the first things we did that people really don't think about too much are foyers. I mean, when you enter a home, you want to feel welcomed. And it's usually nice to have a view into the rest of the house. And what the homeowners really wanted was this nice big open space, so when they have parties and they have people over, everybody can talk to everybody, whether you're in the kitchen, whether you're in the dining room, whether you're in the living room. They can have sit-down dinners in the dining room. Plus in the kitchen you've got seating for 3 at the peninsula and another 2 at the island. So there's quite a bit of space there for having a lot of people over. The homeowners definitely wanted a fireplace, but of course we had no room outside to bump a fireplace outside because the houses are so close on city lots. So how we solved that is we did get a slim line, 16-inch depth fireplace, and because it's gas, you don't need to put in a hearth either. And we covered it with almost like a ledge stone look rock, nothing too big or hunky because that would have overpowered the room, but we kept the stone kind of linear and narrow and took it up to the ceiling, a nice neat box, and I think it works wonderfully, and it's a wonderful focal point in the living room. It really defines the space. When you're doing a remodel, of course, one of the important areas you want to think about is the master bedroom suite. The interesting thing we did in there to create more floor space and livable space was it had some oddly placed windows. And we realized that these windows just kind of made the room very awkward for any kind of furniture placement. So we literally basically just kept the 2 windows, but put them symmetrically on the longest wall so there was plenty of room between them to fit a king-size bed, which then really changes the layout of that room and allows plenty of space for a dresser and the sitting area and all of the above. Upstairs, we found room for 2 other bedrooms. The middle one is fairly small. It had already a slight bay bump out to the side on the upper level. I think it's where Jim and Melissa plan to have a nursery eventually. But in the meantime, what we did is we furnished it with a little sofa and a chest of drawers, and it's kind of meant to be Melissa's little escape room. Since Jim has the study downstairs, this is the girls' space for Melissa. Now the second bedroom is on the front of the house. And this room did have a sloped ceiling on one side. It also had an odd little window that was tucked in the corner that really didn't function at all. Plus on the exterior it wasn't symmetrical. So we removed that window, covered it up, which then allowed us underneath the slope to have enough room to put a low platform bed, which then frees up a lot of the rest of the floor space in the room